Okay, so you're going to click on Onshape Smiley Face. There are going to be 4 different choices. Pick whichever one you want. It does not matter. Here's the things that I do want to change from a standpoint of what you guys have been doing. On Onshape, you're going to click Create Document. You can title it Smiley Face. Now, when you've been tracing things, some of you have just been putting lines. And you need to get into the habit of go ahead and click Front and then Sketch. Plus, Import. Find the item that you're trying to import. For me, it's this one here. On the sketch plane, we want to click here. Insert image. Draw it out. Now, green check mark, sketch, click it again. When I'm sketching this, I don't want to just do the line, because here's what's going to ultimately happen when we switch and start making things 3D. Lines cannot be made 3D. Only things that are enclosed shapes. So what I'm going to do is use a 3-point circle, click on the outside edge. I'm going to line up on the outside edge, slide it over, outside edge again. I'm going to do the same thing on the inside. If I want to make something 3D, it has to be enclosed. So how I'm making this edge on both the inside and outside is how I can make it 3D. Same thing for the eyes. I can just do circles for those. And then I'll use spline is a lot that I want to use for like tracing and stuff. I can zoom in. I can click every so often and follow the line. As I'm following the line, I'm clicking very closely, because as I get further away, it'll curve more. I don't want it to curve on me. So I can zoom in and out. All right, now once I have everything copied, I want to hit the green check mark. I want to hide sketch number 1. That way I can see what I actually traced. This is what I traced. Now, for today's assignment, you would just screenshot this and submit it. That would be the assignment. But for those of you that are trying to understand this in the sense of 3D, anything I click and turn that will turn orange will turn 3D. If I click this first part here, the inside circle, I can click that and click the button next to sketch, which is called extrude. If I make that 0.1, the smiley face becomes 3D in the sense like this. Now I can add other details. If I show sketch 2, I can be like, okay, I want this, this, and this to be extruded a little bit higher than the first one. So I did 0.1, let's do 0.15. Green check mark. Now, when I turn it, it's more like a coin, and I can see like how it's raised up a little bit and stuff. Again, this is not a part of the assignment. I'm just showing this because that's where we're going to be going Thursday and Friday, because you'll be making your own keychain. again, you do not have to do the 3D part. That's not part of the assignment. When you get to this point, screenshot it and submit it.